Por eso me siento un poquito mal, pero he's like, why are you going to feel bad? You're right.
It is business, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I love that you guys have the heart, man. You know, I used to fucking battle that because there's moves you should do in business that I don't do. Because you're like, do I want to be that guy?
Doug wakes up in the morning. He's like, I'm going to be that guy.
There's people like, dude, there's a way to destroy shit.
Yeah.
And a lot of these LOs do a lot of dumb shit.
Yeah.
Like you can ruin people easily. But are we good?
Waiting about that life.
Oh, damn.
He got all that on the camera. That's how we're
Thug life. Where's that Kendrick Lamar beat? Oh, that was sad.
I don't know. Is this close enough? That's good, right? Yeah.
Yeah. How's the sound? Good?
Probably doesn't need to be that close.
Michelle's
a little bit close.
Closer.
Take a bite.
Okay.
All right, I think we're good.
We're good.
All right, perfect. All right, so we have another week, another episode of Real Talk. Co-host at this point. We just got to make this shit official.
Yeah, Dougie.
You know what I mean? So we got Michelle Caballero here, and I wanted to go over a few things. I want to do some announcements and shit. You got something new going on, right?
I sure do. I'm +2.
Oh, let's go +4.
+1.
Well, okay, yes. now we got to explain.
Now we got to explain.
What does that even all
Yeah, right. They're all like, what? So I have a new member, part of my official Caballero squad.
Team Caballero,
Team Caballero is
and
official.
Who is the person?
My guy, Kyle Fallon.
Oh,
Kyle
what up, Kyle?
He's a genius.
He's a genius. I love working with that guy.
Yeah, that guy can just solve shit in his head. It's great to see. So now it's you, Kyle. You got a couple home mortgage consultants too that work with you guys. That's awesome.
Yeah, we balance each other out super well.
That's what you want.
Well, that's kind of why I've been slow on like that I knew that's something I always wanted. But it was kind of like, well, I need to find that perfect person. And then Doug kind of just brought it to my attention. And I was like,
we've talked about that, but we went to like core trainings and they said, you can only do so much. You only have the capacity to do so much. So you need to get somebody to help you on your team.
You can't do this on your own. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I don't even want to do it on my own.
I don't.
I did it on my own for so many years, and it was just tough because it's just so many hours you have to put in. It's very tough.
But it's also kind of lonely, though, no?
Yeah.
Like, I at least I feel that way. Like, when you're just like, fuck, I'm the one that has to be up at 9 p.m. doing pre-approvals or doing that disclosure at midnight.
Yeah.
Knowing that you have a team and you win with a team and you get to do and grow with a team. I don't know.
I think I like the environment of like when you get a new app or when you're trying to solve something, you guys are kind of like throwing ideas back and forth and you kind of have like that motivation. It's almost like heat too, right? Like you got a fire under your butt too because you're like, oh, I have someone that I have to kind of.
So Michelle's search is like when she calls her partner, she's like, yo, don't give me that nice, easy, conventional. She's like, give me the dirty shit you got. And
don't say that out loud.
and honestly,
you got
all her partners just make sure
says it that way, but
honestly, partners give her the biggest challenge you have.
Man.
I feel like you love it.
I got gray hairs now.
You know what though? No, I love that because I do the same thing.
Yeah.
Like I want to make sure that your realtor knows that what Juan does all the tough stuff. So if I'm gonna do the tough stuff, you better give me the good stuff too.
But now you've earned it.
Yes,
now you've earned it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I think our team does well with tough stuff. It's just we brainstorm with each other.
Well, that's how we built the group is doing the hard stuff, right?
Yeah. But I think it's our personality too, right? Because we want to make sure that even the things that don't look so like cookie cutter, that they don't get just pushed off to the side because nobody wants to take the time to actually like.
We're not scared of it.
Right.
We're not scared of it because other loan officers, they don't want to deal with that stuff. Sometimes a client comes into you and they have 10 properties. A lot of loan officers like, I don't want to do all that
tax
work.
Return.
God forbid there's effort involved.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, I love that we're talking about that. That is true. I mean, I know some loan officers that won't do ITIN because they don't even know how, or they won't do IDA because they don't know how.
I got other companies referring ITINs to us because they don't want to do it. So it's just like
we just today we just got a contract from an Indiana loan officer that used to work for Cross Country, and he was like, "Damn, I can't get." I swear to God, verbatim, he's like, "I can't get it done, but I know you can." And that was the call I walked away in the meeting today. We got that contract, but
that's awesome.
It's flattering that we can.
I was just gonna say, doesn't that make you feel good though? Kind of like, or you're almost kind of like, hey, like, why don't you come over here?
He wants to actually. He wants to. So we'll see if we work that out. But it's like,
well, once they give enough deals to us, I'll be like, man, how much did I give away? I'm like, I might as well go.
Right?
You might as well, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, no missed opportunities. I think that's the point, you know?
You got to help everyone. And I think that's why we're where we are, is because we get to have the variety of loan options for folks. And you just posted something on Facebook, right?
Yeah.
And I think some people thought that was bullshit or like haters a little bit, right?
Oh, yeah. About
You sprinkle a little refer or
we were talking about high DTI and sprinkle a little reserves, but that's true. You try to find out. We're going with the guidelines. The guidelines say that we can go up to that, so that's what we try to do and get somebody in the house. There's different circumstances, but
so we did a little Salt Bay post about going up to a 56.99 DTI on an FHA manual, and I think some people didn't believe you. Now we do that left and right. Yeah,
and it happens all the time. So, again, we just find ways to get people in homes. That's our job, right?
That's it.
With also, protecting, like there's a fine line, I feel, right? Like you have to be able to also determine, even if it's hard, you have to be able to determine, okay, is this person ready right now? Yeah. And I think even if they're not, our team does a really good job with saying, hey, listen, right now is not like the time, but if you follow my direction, I'm going to send it to you. We're going to talk about it. We're going to review it. And I'm going to check in on you every 6 months be like your, motive, like, hey, I'm still here, right? Type thing. Yep. I think those are also the people that we're really good at kind of nurturing too. And it's nice because you get to follow up with them just like you should with closed leads or like your agents, anything else, because those people, those are going to be the ones that are like, oh, I can't believe this person remembering. And then they actually want to get there. I've already helped. Yeah.
Well, that becomes part of your pipeline because you start putting all those things in place for next year. Mm-hmm. Then you start checking in on those. They become a live deal. They're ready to go. They listen to all your information. And now you got another deal that, oh yeah, I did that 6 months ago. I told them to do that. So it's awesome.
Cool. And I've said this forever. I mean, the denial is the only potty word, like the naughty word, right? Like we can't say the word denial. We just give everyone a game plan. Everyone deserves that game plan.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll drop bombs left and right, but we can't say denial here. All right. So I'm actually excited to bring you, we're going to treat you like an actual guest here, not part of the DB Group family today. We're going to spin the wheel. JT, she tried to look.
I haven't seen these yet. I haven't seen them.
This is from our last podcast. I was like, you know what? These are pretty invasive.
Pretty good questions, yeah.
Why the hell not?
Oh, dang. I was so...
You ready to do the honors?
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Do it. Just...
Good spin.
Okay.
There we go.
Go ahead, read it, because I can't see it from here.
Have you ever been fired? We haven't had this question asked.
No, this is a first
never
question.
Never been fired.
No?
Never.
No, never been fired.
I sure have.
You?
I sure have, yeah. Yeah, the reason why I moved back to Illinois was because I was going to come back and open the office in Illinois from Maryland. And the owner and I literally were butting heads based off some other bullshit that we were probably a little too personal. But yeah, he thought, there were some misunderstandings. And he was like, man, maybe you should go just do your own thing. I was like, maybe I fucking should. What's crazy is that was the day I bought my house.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you did your closing first, obviously, and then
I closed. That was we postponed
it. Nobody do the VOE, please.
Yeah. No, this was I think a 7:30 p.m. call.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so the next day you have this big ass mortgage, and you're like, we ain't got no JOB. So I called my guy Chris Haas. Shout out Chris Haas. He let me literally look under the hood. I saw the underwriting guidelines, what he was approving, right? Yeah. The 5699, prove it, right? Because I didn't believe it either. And then the rest is history. So we came on board with Cross Country, and this is why I'm here.
I don't know if that sounds like you were fired. It sounds like more like you quit.
It sounded like... Yeah, I don't know. It's like he didn't want me there and I didn't want to be there either. So it's kind of like
mutually parted ways, I guess.
Yeah.
But you were technically fired.
Well, I've never gotten like a pink slip or anything like that.
You were fired.
So I don't know. I don't know if you call that fired, but yeah, I took it as such. But
so we're good.
Yeah. But I think that was a blessing in disguise.
Sure was.
Yeah. It was.
Sure was.
So.
And a big group of that company is actually with Cross Country now. I don't think I've ever shared that with you guys.
No.
No.
The Delaware, PA people, Pennsylvania, a lot of those folks was from that group that I was formerly with.
Very cool.
And that was in 2018?
fuck, when was that? 2015 or 2016?
Oh, 2016. Okay.
Whenever I joined cross country, it was literally the next day. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So cool. All right. Well,
we got to take a shot.
Do we?
Yeah.
Do we? I thought we
that was a weak ass answer.
That was no.
Well, if you answer it,
I guess
or
we
you don't answer it, we still take
That's true. That's true. That's true. So no matter what we drink,
It makes no sense.
we're starting a new tradition. We got JT taking that first shot with us.
Oh, there you go.
My man.
Oh, I love that.
Salud.
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 There you go.
Salud.
Oops. All right.
Good
My
old
bad. Y'all got the
whiskey.
phone out here. Oh shit. Offer. All right. Let's do the next one. See what else we get.
Another.
Well, we're doing 3 of these.
Another one.
DJ Khaled. Let's go.
Oh,
Ooh.
Same. Next.
get out! Really?
Oh, yeah.
That means someone here lied.
Ooh.
Look at me.
Don't be
I
lying,
did
y'all.
not lie.
How funny would it be if again?
All right. So this is a specific, Michelle. We've gotten this too many times. What's in your checking account right now?
Are you serious?
Yeah, we got some invasive shit. You don't have to answer if you don't want to expose how ballin' you are, but you take a shot on your own.
Can I say which checking account?
You can pick a checking account. Don't matter.
What's today?
Today, what is today?
Today is the 6th.
6.
That means that mortgage hit. That means the daycare hit. That means the car note hit. So I'm probably,
we got that
Some-
Tesla.
I'm
Some-
probably
we got that Tesla.
stuck with, I don't know, I want to say for
So she's talking about the bills.
my
checking
bills
account.
checking
Yeah.
account, I want to say at least a good $550.
And then Juan's rich as fuck, so we already established that.
Not rich. Got a lot of dogs and kids.
Oh, man.
I'm probably like a $2,500, $3,000. That's probably my account for bills and stuff. Like I said, everything's in my savings.
The way my savings accounts work. I've answered this so many damn times,
Yeah.
right? So,
Okay.
Right.
That's
wait, shot.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
sorry.
Come on now.
Number 2.
Ay.
Salud again.
Salud, salud, salud. Woo! Get loose, man. It's Friday. We got work to do.
It feels like it's been a short week, right? Because it has.
I was like, yeah, why is that? Oh, I was
like I only worked 4 days.
so mad today. So I thought yesterday the garbage guy didn't come to my house. I'm like, that mother. And like start smelling. And so I'm getting home from dropping off the kids from like school daycare, right?
Yeah.
I pull up and the garbage truck is passing and he straight up looked at me and waved. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
He
You
still
forgot
didn't
my
take
house.
it. He still didn't take my garbage.
Is he mad at you? What'd you do?
No, I don't know, but I was just like,
You didn't give him a loan?
It was
You didn't put it out. You didn't put it on.
it sits out,
Yeah.
but I had it in a different place, so I felt salty because
So
I was
you messed
mad yesterday, and I was like, "That's what I get for being mad."
Oh,
Anyway.
no.
That was random.
No, it's right. Show's about being random. Podcast.
I think you landed right here. Because I'm curious.
Hold on.
Yeah, that's where it landed. I'm pretty
No
sure that's
cierto.
where it was.
Okay.
Where it actually landed was what's your number one investment right now? Where I
That's
pushed
not
it to
interesting.
is, have you ever been arrested?
You already asked me that. I'm pretty sure
Have you been
on our
arrested?
last podcast.
We did.
I don't think so. Wait, all right. Is the answer no?
I have.
Maybe, fuck. Maybe
All right,
this was
we-
just a private conversation.
Let's do a new question.
All right. Yeah, because now I don't remember.
Wait, I don't mind it. Telling the story. What is it?
Oh.
What is it?
You're about to take a shot.
Okay.
You're about to take a shot.
me-
Do you want to announce your favorite realtor?
My favorite realtor?
Yeah.
Oh, that's tough.
Then take a shot.
Oh, what you gonna
Are you going to answer?
Pew pew. Let's go.
Really? Okay.
He's like, should I really?
Tell you what.
Okay.
If you answer,
Yeah.
I will maybe answer.
Okay.
If Juan answers.
Hey,
All right. So I am a big fan of Israel Morales right now.
Okay.
He gets leads and turns them around super quick.
Oh,
And on top of that, he will never start negotiations without at least $10,000 in seller credits.
He's always getting that money.
We are like but he like really, really advocates for like, you know, and I don't know, there's just something about his rapport with the other agents where he's just like, come on, dude. Like he doesn't, it's so effortless. And I'm like, what are you doing?
That's awesome.
So he's honestly one of my favorites to work with.
So she said one of her favorites. So she kind of copped out a little bit.
Yeah. So was it your favorite?
I mean, he knows.
Yeah.
He knows.
Are you going to say one of your favorites?
Is
that I love all the realtors I work with. Yeah. They all have great service. No, seriously.
You're not answering the question.
I'm not going to answer the question because there's no one realtor that I say they're all my favorites.
Yeah.
They have to be. I think in this business, they have to be.
Well, those are, I look at.
But their relationships for so many years. Like so many realtors have been working 15 plus years.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Yeah. It's relationship based. I mean, my longest, I'll say my most special realtor is probably Maribel.
Yeah.
Her sister.
Yeah.
Because we kind of started this together.
Yeah.
She started her Team Essence and grew that real estate side while we were growing DB Group.
She does an amazing job. I see all her videos and listings and everything. So
and I don't know if anyone watches these actual episodes.
Yeah.
But Maribel is actually the reason why we have Yasmin.
Yeah.
And then Yasmin recruited so many people. It's like, so
It's just a chain, like a little
domino effect. I can't believe you remixed the shit out of it. You didn't answer it. So I feel like you should have
I'd be so biased if I said my sister because obviously she's.
Well, yes. But you guys are also like best friends.
You don't like your sister.
I love my sister, but she already knows that. It's just like, it's automatic. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like one of the few that like will actually be like, no, Michelle. Like she pushes me. I don't know if you guys saw that video that we.
I did see the newest video.
So the reason
that's
why,
still her, by the way.
The reason why we released it was because she had legitimately called me. I just got the application. She's like, "Hey, I need to close in like 15 days." I'm like, Doug is gonna kill me, but okay. And she kept pushing it. And I was like, you are like the only person that does that to me, but I like it. I enjoy the challenge.
Can you tell when that's coming? Because I can always tell when she did it to me. Mm-hmm. So I'm about to call her out. I don't know if she even knows she does this. So when she calls me, she'll go, "Hey, boss."
Yeah.
Pleasant, Maribel.
Yeah.
When she says Benavides, I'm like, oh, fuck.
She's just like,
she'll yell, yo, Benavides. And then I was like, oh, this is
serious.
Let me sit down. But yeah, no, she's a fucking beast.
Yeah.
And that's your older sister?
She's older than me, but we still have an older sister than
gotcha.
That. She's not in the business.
I'm mad at Vanessa. We don't need to shout her out. But yeah, Maribel. Yeah, Vanessa, where's she been, bro? I haven't seen her in like 20 years.
She enjoys her personal.
I guess.
But did you always get along with your sister growing up?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
So you're just best friends?
Best friends for life. We always say that we were twins born 7 years apart.
Because usually the middle child gets it from the top and the bottom, you know? If you say you have an older sister.
I have another older sister, yeah.
And she's the middle, so she got along with both her older sister and
no, her and Vanya used to fight a lot.
Oh, okay.
I can see that.
Yeah.
And then
I met them first.
Yeah.
Then we met her when she was like 8.
Little.
Yeah.
8.
We have Michelle because of Maribel too, by the way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of stole you away from her.
Kind of. He was like the second week, man. He was all.
So what's up? Oh man. All right. So I guess we take a shot to that one.
Yeah. To all of our favorite realtors,
they're all great. All
of our partners. Amazing.
Well, I'm such a loser. Those are like my only friends now.
No, seriously though. I'm glad you brought that up because I feel like all of my partners, like all of them, they've become my friends.
You just hung out with Israel last week.
Yeah.
He had a little thing at
taco thing.
And you got the invite. I didn't get an invite. So Israel, what's up? I like tacos too, bro.
It was VIP night. You were gonna be.
Didn't make the list.
I was like, shit, man. I know 606. Shout out 606 Realtors. You know, damn.
Yeah, they're growing too. So.
They are, man. Yeah. I love their office, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen their office.
It's nice and clean. It's just so clean and like.
Where's it at? Like what's the major city that's in? Is it a lot of different?
It's right off of Irving Park.
Irving Park. Okay.
Mm-hmm. There's like you walk in, they got like nice, clean white desk and just.
North side, Irving Park.
One side.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm not familiar with.
No.
It's by trees and buildings. Yeah.
Okay. That's all we know.
La taqueria.
Yeah. There'll be restaurants nearby.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a Target in front.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh,
yeah.
It's a pretty big Target.
We flew through that All right. So Michelle didn't even want to drink. So shout out Michelle.
I haven't drank since the base.
It was water.
So we got to send her an Uber. She's got to get to a closing, by the way.
I do. I'm going to show up to my closing and she's going to be like, you celebrated without me?
She's like, we're funded. Like, we haven't even started.
We're technically pre-funded. So yeah.
We do pre-fund.
Yeah.
We do pre-fund. Cool. Is there anything that you want to sneak in for Michelle on here?
Let's look at this.
Throw it at me.
Bonus spin for everyone.
Bonus question.
Gotta make these more interesting,
Yeah,
Doug.
that's the same
More
one.
interesting. You didn't even answer the last one. You remixed it. Yeah.
No.
Oh, how about I just make one up in my head?
Go.
What's your secret talent?
I don't know. I don't think I have one.
You have to have a secret
Well,
talent.
if you have a talent, I don't know if it's so much of a secret, right? Because you want people to know that you're talented.
Not
Well, you play the
necessarily.
harp, right? So people don't know.
Well, I used to play.
You
the harp.
used to play the harp. You see what I mean? That's interesting.
It is.
That is
But,
cool.
The folkloric harp, yes.
Okay. How long ago was that?
He seduced his lady that way.
No, I did not. I did not. I think I stopped playing when I was like probably 18
The
or
ugly
19.
laugh came out. Sorry.
Yeah.
You stopped at 19?
Yeah, I think I stopped at 19.
Okay, so I'm kind of curious though, because I have a musical background.
Yeah.
So like each string is probably like, do you have like sharps?
No, they don't have sharps.
They don't have any.
Not the classical one does.
Okay.
But the folkloric one does, and it's like octaves and stuff. So
Octaves.
yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
This is a private conversation. I don't know what you're talking about.
Sorry, I'm just always been curious about her. Anyway,
This
cool.
one plays like the bass part of it, and this is the fine strings that you play. So, and then you're doing the bass while you're playing the fine strings there.
I've always wanted to learn how to play the thing in the bandas. The what do you call them?
The harmonic.
The what? Yes, the
accordion.
Accordion.
Yeah.
I think those things are super
I think
cool.
Doug would play the accordion pretty well.
I'd tear that up. Put me in the band. Put me in the band right now. I'm ready. Secret talent. I don't have a secret talent. I will say, so you guys know about DISC, right? Like the assessment for your personality.
Yes.
Right? I purposely convince everyone I don't do that whole over analytical thing.
Sure.
That's actually my highest.
So you're like a green.
Green for the colors?
Mm-hmm.
What's the green?
No, you're yellow.
What's yellow?
You're yellow. You're still very analytical, but you're very straight to the point.
Yeah, I'm actually
yellow or gold, I think.
Yeah, I'm definitely a dominant trait for sure, but yeah.
Interesting.
I don't know if that's a hidden talent, but yeah, I'm analytical as fuck. What about you?
My hidden talent.
You asked the question.
I was asking you guys.
Right, we were talking about me.
Not me. I mean, man, I play piano.
Piano.
That's a talent.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
I mean, I know you're into singing.
not
And
really
sing?
sing. I sing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually really do sing. Like I can actually sing. I just don't like to do it. My mom, I can't take my
Jay-Z,
mom
can you dim the
anywhere.
lights and
No.
set the tone for her to sing?
I can't.
Let's do the video.
Acapella?
No money.
Let's do the video clip where she did the karaoke. She did a karaoke night.
Oh,
She
that
did
was
karaoke.
fun.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
No, do not share that. I was so
Okay.
drunk and I was like,
Shout out,
but-
Marty. That was a fun night.
That
While I was still
such
there, I had
a
to
fun
leave
night.
early, but
I didn't get a chance to show my
Yeah,
skills.
you didn't
but-
get to show.
Marlene
your
held down Team
skills.
Fleitas. You're fine.
Okay.
She did. She was there from the start to the end.
Nice,
yeah.
So, but yeah, I would say a lot of people don't, like in the industry, they don't know that I have a musical background, but yeah. That's about it. Yeah.
Well, all right. So what do you got going on the rest of the year?
Last quarter is
It's the money
it's
quarter.
push. It's
It is the money quarter.
It's the money quarter.
It's the Make It Rain
business.
season
Yeah.
now.
So it was kind of like a weird time frame for like the whole joining forces.
Yeah.
So it was really
Create your
like,
team. Yep.
I was really kind of solidifying our flow, right? Now that we got that going, we have a lot of ideas in the mix aside from just, events that we're planning for like lunch and learns with certain offices.
20 million.
20
go.
million.
You gotta
Yes.
do 20 million the last guy.
Right?
Easy money.
I think I want to get back to my roots. So I'm going to start focusing on getting back to my roots and actually being like a resource for people. Because I remember when I first started, like I was just like lunch and learn.
Those are fun.
And,
Anyway.
oh, I know.
So.
I know they're really fun. So I love that vibe. I love giving back to realtors as far as like the education standpoint goes. And then we have a fun builder relationship that we're gonna get heavy into.
Is that announced? Is that official?
Not yet, but you'll find out.
Should we drop
soon.
it right now? Can y'all lip read?
So I'm excited to kind of finish off the last quarter with wrapping up all of those opportunities.
Yeah, I feel we start seeing the volume pick up in the last few weeks, so it's gonna be busy.
And the refis, I think refis. I used to be so scared of refis.
Everyone is.
I used to be, but actually this year I've kind of just been like, so you don't want a lower rate? Literally, I was like, you want to keep your 8%? Okay.
Yeah. All right.
But yeah, no, it's really, we're just kind of wrapping up.
What are we doing for fun? Any vacations?
No, vacation.
Vacations? No, this is money time.
We'll put the definition up.
Yeah, this is definitely money time when you work. I might be going out to Texas with some fam in December, so we'll see about that. But that's like the last week of December probably.
Yeah.
But it's just work. Take advantage of the market. When it's busy, you have to take advantage. You have to work harder. Actually, I think you can't take vacations when it's busy. You don't take
your foot off. And when you're high, you keep going.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So especially this quarter, I think we're gonna crush it. We're going to be involved in a lot of events. We're going to do a lot of events. So a lot of,
I'm already getting mentally prepared
Halloween,
for it.
Thanksgiving,
so much.
Christmas. It's around the corner.
We have to plan for it now.
Exactly.
Honestly, we really do. If not, it's just chaotic.
We just booked our holiday event, so I'm excited about that.
Was it the 15th?
It is December 15th, Sunday, for our agents and for our
clients, right?
Yeah, I think for clients, we check with Maria on that.
We'll check with the boss.
Yeah, we'll check with the boss on that.
I love that venue. Did you miss it last year?
Flying High?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. That shit is fun.
Oh, you bring your kids, they're going to be...
Lena was so little.
Yeah.
It was fun.
It was fun.
We saw the adults playing. Like, it was weird.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I take my kids to that like almost every other weekend, like the urban air thing. Yeah.
I want to do it so bad.
And I'm like... Can you watch my kid real fast?
I'll be right back.
Yeah,
they got that. They got the little courses. They got the beams. They got little basketball, footballs. It's
zip line. Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah, it was a blast.
You know what I want to do with Doug? Have you ever seen like you're on like the balance beam?
Oh,
and you have to like, I cannot wait.
JT, why the hell did she say she want to do that? Let out some frustration.
Isn't that part of the show? Like, to do that? Or like, I don't know.
I can't wait, yo.
I was thinking about doing like a charity event where Juan and I are in a dunk tank. That'd be fun. Yeah. That'd be fun, right?
I thought our Aurora event that we're going to do, we should rent a dunk tank and have somebody in there.
Ooh.
Huh? What do you think about that? And that's coming up.
Done. I don't know what the date is. It's later in the month. It's September.
Yeah.
Yeah, done.
Bring your nose
because it's in the parking lot, so we can have a dunk tank.
That'd be fun. Yeah, as long as we could get it in time. We'll look into that.
Okay.
That'd be fun.
Yep.
Cool.
That is cool. All right, cool. Do you guys want to talk about anything else? Who you're voting for? Politics, religion, anything that's a normal conversation piece?
Not really.
I was gonna say
I don't got nothing. Football season started, so I'm very excited about that.
You guys do fantasy football?
I do fantasy football. Of course I do.
I'm 37.
I got my own league.
I'm talking shit. I
got my belt. I got my
championship
belt.
This is when I say when all dudes disappear. It's like, man, us moms are gonna be left alone.
Alicia gives me shit about that all the time. She's like, "Oh, here you go, neglection season."
Yeah, literally neglection season. Because it's like all day Sunday, right? It's literally.
I used to be that person where I watch all the games Sunday. So now I'll pick a game, and then that's fine. I'll just do one game. I won't do all 7 of them.
And then during the week,
we'll just call it out right now. Realtors that have male loan officers, hit up the Lady LOs, hit me up, because I don't do the fantasy bullshit.
Please, because we're still going to be working.
Yeah, we're still grinding out here. I can't do fantasy football, man. It consumes the shit out of me.
What?
I get all into it. I'm following the players. I'm watching them. I get freaking mad.
No. So can I ask this rookie question?
Sure.
What is fantasy football?
What are we talking about?
I know of it, but like, what's the difference? Like, what is it?
Because you're using the real life stats of the players on Sunday when they play, and then you draft them, you pick them up, so you're
to make your own team.
To make your own team.
So you could have someone from like Cincinnati Bengals. You could have someone from the Tampa
versus his team.
Yeah.
And then we'll see who has a high score.
I concluded something totally different
Oh, yeah.
in my head.
Some kind of fantasy? Oh, I don't know what she's thinking.
And cut.
Okay.
Yeah.
Totally not.
Okay, that's
That
hilarious.
Somebody should explain that.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, you can do fantasy baseball, basketball. It's just so much. I'm already obsessed with this shit, like this industry. So I'm like,
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So we're going to let Michelle get back to her fantasy football. And thanks for doing this, guys.
Yeah,
Thank
this is
you.
awesome.
Cool.
Thank you. Bye.
All right.
Yep,
Peace.
that's it.
Bye.